Myself as a Critical Reader in English 201 by Kevin Sears. My understanding of reader response theory. During the semester, we were tasked with applying our critical reading skills to reader responses. Although we had encountered many works, the most memorable one for me was A Worn Path by Eudora Welty. In the example on the right, you can see I was asked to show indirect characterization in the book. The quote was, "He suffer and it don't seem to put him back at all," found on page 91. The quote is an indirect characterization of Phoenix because while the quote is talking about her grandson, it actually shows her personality and how she refuses to give up. Two things I observed about my critical reading of A Worn Path by Eudora Welty. As I went through the story again, I noticed a vast amount of stereotypes. In particular, the quote, "I know you old colored people wouldn't miss going to town to see Santa Claus." Along with stereotypes, I noticed a lot of imagery in the book, especially the quote, "Big dead trees, like black men with one arm, were standing in the purple stalks of the withered cotton field," found on page 16. Both of these I was able to find using highlighting and other annotation techniques that were used throughout the semester. Digital tools. In my opinion, the most helpful digital tool used for me this semester was the Flipgrids. Seeming that I am a better speaker than I am a writer, I think it was easier to get across my point with emotion and a better understanding than I would have if I was just writing it. When you write, sometimes your ideas might be misconstrued. Rather, when you speak, you can hear the emotion in your voice and the tone that you're talking with. Connections and challenges. So, a connection that I made between critical thinking of literature and critical thinking with another course would be my sophomore seminar CIT course. In CIT, you are tasked with using many different works, mostly religious works, to come up with your own meanings, interpretations. So in CIT, we were given the same problems as we are in this class, except the only difference would be that it would be from a religious point of view. So using the skills that I acquired from English 201, I was able to come up with my own opinions and have a hand in the discussion during class. As for a challenge, it's not specifically from this class, but in my management class, we are tasked with doing case studies, and I wasn't able to find the exact problem in the book for the solution to the problem of the book. So by using the annotation techniques that were taught in this class, I was able to find the problem and finish the case study. My most memorable and aha moment. The most memorable experience I've had with literature was when I was younger. I was able to read every day, all the time. I think reading at a young age helped me to develop myself as a critical reader and just a speaker overall. Now, I was able to be exposed to literature early, thankfully, and it helped create a foundation for my ability to read today. An aha moment I had this semester was taking an online class. I've never taken an online class before, and my initial thoughts were that it would be easier than the average course because I would not be sitting down in a classroom. I was poorly mistaken. An online class is just as much work, if not more, than a regular brick and mortar class, and I was not about to talk about this in a journal or a paper because it would not have been appropriate for the subject, but this was definitely an eye-opening experience for me, and I will think about that moving forward. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and enjoy your break.